Snaky, snaky. Here, snaky, snaky. Oh. Hey, everyone. It's me, Cosmo. I'm, here in the jungle, trying to find a new snack to try. I'm, looking for the elusive gummy snake. And, wait, what's that? Guys, I think I found one. Alright, meet me over by the table and we'll try it out. Alright. Here it is. The gummy snake. It kind of looks like a pastel banana ball python. But no, it's not to be mistaken as such. This is a delicious delicacy right here, and something that I have never had. Okay, jokes aside, I picked up this gummy snake from the website VAT19, and I don't know why I went with this specific color or flavor, because I believe it's berry blast, maybe. But I was not expecting the snake to be this large. And they actually have a larger one that I did not grab because that was incredibly expensive. It was like, I don't know, $120 or something. But I decided to grab this guy and wanted to try it out with you all. I've been getting a lot of requests for more of these types of videos, the taste testing videos, which I'm really glad you guys are enjoying. And if you don't, I'm sorry. Warning, there will be chewing sounds. Yes, Jeremy is locked away. That's why I'm able to have a knife out. But, yeah, this thing is huge, and it actually, there's actually, scales. You can see the scales on the snake. It has a little eye. It's really, really cool. So, without further ado, why don't we try this? I will also say that you're probably wondering why I got the snake, and some of you are probably like, ew, snakes are creepy, why would you want to eat a fake snake? I love snakes. No, I don't really want to eat them, but I don't know, I just saw this and I thought it was really cool. Me and my roommate both enjoy snakes quite a bit, so he also was like, you should get that because I want to try that. After the video, of course, because just to say it, we're not going to be eating this whole snake or anything. This is not an, competitive eating channel. But we are going to try it. So why not get started? The consistency feels kind of normal, like a normal gummy. I'm not going to get into the head. And I think we're going to have to do this like a steak. That's really tough. But, here we go. I don't know if it'll focus. It might not focus. Focus. There we go. Alright. is like really nice. There's definitely lemon in there though. Texture is not too chewy, but also chewy enough. Like, I don't like something that's so chewy that it hurts your jaw to eat it. Let's try it again. Yeah, that's pretty yummy. I will say that it kind of has a little bit of a plasticky taste, which doesn't really surprise me. It actually came in a plastic bag. I mean, sorry, no, I found it in the jungle. My bad. As you can see by the jungle that I'm clearly in. I'm clearly in a jungle. But obviously, yes, of course, I was in the jungle, searching around, found this snake, decided, why not eat it? I'm interested to try some without the yellow, like this yellowish bit here. You see in a couple different spots. I'm kind of guessing that's the lemon, and then this might be something else. Like this is just the berry. Oh, no lemon at all. Yeah, that tastes very different than this. So this is clearly lemon. These 3 spots and this little part down by the tail. Yeah. But anyway, as far as snakes go, yes, I am a big snake fan. I think reptiles are cool. I know that there's a lot of people who are very, very scared of them. But, I've never been afraid of them. I actually used to, just when I was a little monster, I would find snakes and pick them up even though they were not very nice to me. I would chase them and pick up these like huge snakes, which looking back was probably not a good idea because I didn't know if any of them were poisonous. Most of them were garter snakes, but there definitely are a few snakes in my area that are poisonous. But I've always wanted a pet snake. I want to get a ball python. Honestly, part of why I picked this color is because a pastel banana is definitely one that, as far as the color variant, that I really want. And this kind of looks like that. They're yellow and white. One of these days I'll probably end up adopting one. But for now, I don't have the space nor the time. And there's actually a really weird subculture of ASMR that I have stumbled upon before, of people doing ASMR videos with their snakes. I forget, maybe I'll leave like a couple links in the description. This feels so morbid. I'm talking about how much I love snakes while I'm eating one, but don't think about it too much. Just listen to the sounds, listen to my voice. But I was going to tell you guys a story about when I was really little, like 6. And I was playing around in this brush area. running around, I don't know, looking for bugs and snakes and such. And I stumbled across this huge snake. I mean, it was probably 3.5 foot long. From my area, that's a big snake. It was really big, and it was probably, thick. I would say every bit as thick as this snake we have here, but longer than this guy for sure. And I thought I'd never seen a snake that big. So I, of course, wanted to hold it, because I just wanted to hold all the snakes. So I chased the snake around, and I actually got it. I grabbed it by its tail, and it whipped around and bit me on my big toe, and it hurt. It was a big snake, and I freaked out. I had never been bitten like that by a snake before. I ran crying to my mother, and she was freaked out, because she's like, well, I didn't know we could get snake. She thought it might have been a poisonous snake, so then we had to rush to the doctors and make sure that I was all good. It was just a garter snake, but it was a big garter snake. And he was not having any of my shenanigans, or she. But that is a story from my childhood while I'm eating this snake. I consider this a sort of revenge on the snakes for biting me. Really yummy though. I'm glad I went with this one. I think there was blue raspberry and cherry, maybe. Blue raspberry and something, and then cherry green apple, maybe. I don't remember. But yeah, VAT19 has a lot of crazy gummies. They've got giant gummy donuts, giant gummy, I think they had giant gummy rabbits during, because I ordered this around Easter, so they had an Easter bunny, giant Easter bunny. They have giant gummy sharks. Lots of other things. I'm so sorry, buddy. I'm gonna bet you with my fork and my knife. Are you feeling a little bit lighter? That's to be expected. But yeah, this thing is really big. It also weighs so much. It's so heavy. And it's just this big, dense snake. But, anyway, maybe we'll have another bite. But yeah, I've never owned a snake. I had a cousin who had a really large lizard that I thought was super cool. I don't remember what his name was. But he was not my cousin. I know my cousin's name. I didn't know. I forget what the lizard's name was. This piece is very hard to cut. I wonder if Indiana Jones would be too afraid to eat this. Why did it have to be snakes? say it definitely does have a bit of a plastic aftertaste, just a little bit. But overall, this is really yummy. I think if I had to give it a rating, presentation, that's a 10. Taste, I think I would give it like a 7.5, maybe even like a 7.7, 7.8 out of 10, which I think is pretty good, considering I don't really like the lemon. The lemon actually kind of tastes more fake and plasticky than the rest of this. Like, this actually all tastes pretty yummy, and then you get to this, and it was like, yuck. But would I eat like this much? So from like here to here, roughly. I don't want to have a, go into a sugar coma. It's pretty early, and I still have to do some things today. I'm actually potentially going to go see a movie with my roommate and Jasmine and a couple other friends. So that'll be a lot of fun. I don't want to be too tired. But, anyway, overall, this is a winner. I like this. It's yummy. What do you guys think? You guys let me know. And, if you've ever had anything from VAT19, of course. And even if you've never had one, what do you think of the presentation? Is it cool? Cute? Like, lunge at you. You know, I've also held a gigantic, is it boa constrictor? Yeah, the big ones. I got to hold one at a reptile zoo. There's a picture of me somewhere holding that. Of course, you guys I'm not gonna show you that. But anyway, thank you all very much for watching. Hopefully this didn't freak you out too much. If it did, I'm sorry. Remember, of course, to leave a like, check out the merch, subscribe if you're new, all of that good stuff. And I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. I might also do a stream. Yeah, I might stream later. I don't know. Anyway, sleep well, my friends. And I will see you all in my next